What is up, JDs and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. So, when this Goblin Queen's Journey first came out, I was really avoiding it. I didn't play it, I didn't like it. I don't know. It was just kind of weird to me. But they have now removed the level cap because, like, when it first came out, they had a level cap, so every card was capped at level 9 because, like, they wanted to keep shit balanced, which makes sense. But now they took that off, and I just realized that, and my cards are kind of over leveled to be this low. So I've been playing a little bit, just absolutely dominating. And I had my Goblin Giant at level 13, and I was kind of hoarding some magic items for a while. So I used a bunch to get him to level 14. Did I say stuck at level 14? Did I misspeak? I might have. I meant to say, if I didn't, I meant to say he was stuck at level 13, but I got him max now. Not only did I get it, I still call it max, even though level 15 is technically max, not 14, whatever. But not only did I get him to level 14, but I also got him evoed because of Diamond Pass. I just decided to buy it like literally a few minutes ago, and now I got a bunch of rewards from it, hence the 875 gems you see. But yeah, so I now have a level 14 Evo Goblin Giant down here, which is nasty. But also, this is another thing to talk about. Suspicious Bush. I will show that in this video too, because that just came out, and it's also busted. Speaking of busted things. But yeah, so that's nasty, and so is this Goblin Giant. So, this is the deck we're going to be running. And yeah, it's really, really over leveled for Arena 1 type stuff. So yeah, here goes nothing. Into the first game up against Boala. I don't even know if he's real, and I'm sorry if it was offensive for me saying it like that. And we have a level 14 tower, by the way. These little individual towers aren't... I might have missed that. I did. No, I didn't. I'm too good. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I can play so sloppy. Because this... I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not even going to save my elixir. I'm just going to put this Goblin Giant down and watch it go to work. Like, it's going to just get crazy damage. And so is this Brawler on the left side. It just doesn't matter. Oh, it's too easy. I don't even need to respond to those goblins. They can't do any damage to me. I'm just... It's insane. It's actually crazy. Pull out my level 14 arrows. There we go. But anyways... these little individual towers, I'm gonna honestly just gonna ignore that. I got those guys up to level 11, some wild cards there, but this queen is just at level 14 by default, because it's just whatever level you are, and most people, as you can see, that I'm going up against down here are gonna be level 9. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I didn't even get the Evo down. That's how crazy this game went. I think I might actually still be able to. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna finish him off. But yeah, that's about how every game's been going. So I'm honestly just gonna blow through some low ladder Goblin Queen's Journey with a maxed out Evo Goblin Giant, cause why not? Who doesn't want to see that, right? So I'm gonna go with a Goblin Gang and a Bowler on the right side. He's gonna go with a Hog, just completely ignoring everything. Pro gamer right here. I don't even... Is this guy even real either? He doesn't have a clan. His name is Happy. Like, from Spider-Man, Happy. And then he dates with... Oh, man, it's really awkward and weird, but it's fine. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, that's nasty. What did he... Oh, I don't even remember what we played. We literally played, like, nothing, and we got that much damage. Like, it's insane. Man. Here we go. With our level 14 Goblin Giant. Just gonna arrows that out. I don't even care if I hit his king tower. His tower's gonna be gone anyway. Or queen tower, I guess. Sorry. Forgot that's a thing now. I still haven't really adapted. I don't know how much I like it. Adding a whole other ladder system feels... I don't know, kind of... I don't really know how to feel about it yet, to be honest. But I also said the same thing when they added Path of Legends. So, but now I've adapted to that, and I actually like Path of Legends probably more than regular ladder. Well, I don't know about more than regular ladder, but... It just depends, because regular ladder can get so stale and boring sometimes, and the rewards really aren't that good. So you kind of just feel like you're playing for no reason. It just feels kind of silly. Put a pin in that for now. This ability is crazy. Once you play enough Goblin cards, like once you play a certain amount of elixir worth of Goblin cards, it launches a shiz ton of those little Goblin fellas, and since I'm level 14, they're all level 14. So they just go ham on everything. Like, it's not even fair. If I get that ability off, like, the game is over at this point. We're so low down that people are just getting cooked. But anyways, as I was saying, ladder, like, the rewards are just kind of meh, and it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. The rewards are not very good, and it feels like it takes so much effort just to push up to a new arena, whereas, like, at least in Path of Legends, you're constantly making progression, and you have golden steps to, like, help you save your progression. But not only that, it's like, it's a matter of, like, it's just a lot of work and a lot of effort. And if you look at the rewards on ladder, like, they're just not that good. The rewards are super duper lackluster, and this game might be over already. It's actually wild. Actually, oh, it freezes. Pro gamer play, freeze everything, waste 4 elixir just to delay the inevitable. Cool. But anyways, I think the rewards are just so lackluster, and it just takes a lot to push up, and you don't really get much for your hard work. Whereas Path of Legends, it's like, it feels like it's almost easier to push up, especially when you're going through those lower ranks, like Challenger, like all those, like the skill differential. There's no, like, it's not like ladder where you're all gonna be facing the same people. They're all gonna have max card. Like, there's level caps, so you're not gonna be facing somebody with like a level 15 Mega Knight, or some silly crap like that. It's all gonna be like equal gameplay, and most of the players down there aren't as skilled because all the good players are gonna be up, especially later in the season, like right now, like 4 days before the next season. Like, everybody with some sort of skill is gonna be pushed up to at least master. You know what I mean? So. And the rewards there are great, and the elite wild cards that you can gain, it's crazy. Especially if you're like I'm mostly free to play. I do buy Diamond Pass from time to time if it's a good season or a good card that I actually use. Like the Goblin Giant is in one of my war decks, so I figured might as well. Why not? It's also discounted right now, so it's pretty good value. But anyways, like, it just, you get a lot more, and like the elite wild cards are hard to come by, but like Path of Legends is a great way. If you can push up pretty high, you'll gain a bunch. We now have our Goblin ability, by the way. So we are about to, I mean, this game's already over anyway. We have our max Goblin Giant on his Queen Tower, which is really weird to say Queen Tower after all these years, but Giuseppe goes down and meets the same fate as a bunch of these other kids. So, yeah. I'm just going to keep playing, keep yapping about stuff. And yeah. Victor. It feels so bad, man. All these kids are just like so, probably young, somewhat new to the game, and just not a great introduction going up against a level 14 Goblin Giant. Not fun. Like, there's no way it should be doing that much damage. Look at the spear goblins. They're destroying that prince. Practically dead. This log is probably going to kill this prince, which is going to be a crazy interaction. Oof. That's what you come for, folks, right there, is that interaction. You don't see that everywhere. Oh, that was nice. I want to time up. I want to play our Evo, and then shortly after, I want to play. I want to use the Goblin ability. So I want to, like, play some goblins back here, and then have him. Oh, he goes with a balloon. That actually might... Who am I kidding? That's not going to cause any trouble. Our level 13 Spear Goblin's going to make light work of it. That damage is so crazy. Okay, so our next card is going to activate the ability. So... Wow, that tower goes down. Let's just go right for the jugular. Right for the Queen Tower. Use our goblins and our little goblin minions. And that's going to be... It's going to be GG. So, yeah. Wow. It's wild. Talking about all the ladder changes, by the way, has just got me thinking about how far this game has come and how much it's changed just in the last, like, few years. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Whoa, we have another level 14. Stitch. Legende for real, but his little towers are only 9. He has a... Oh, goodness. We've got a real challenge I actually have to lock in. But anyway... It's crazy because it feels like it's only been a couple years since we had, like, old, quote-unquote, old Clash Royale. Like, before any of this Path of Legends, or even, like, before, like, the daily 1,000 cap stuff, like, the, what do you call it, the season shop. Like, before we had all that stuff, like, I remember when the update came out, everyone was like, oh my gosh, they just ruined the game. It's terrible. Like, I hate it. And at first, I was really uncomfortable with it, too, because I got so used to... We want to lose this game. But anyway. Oh, we got really good damage on the right tower. Never mind, we're fine. But anyways, it just kind of felt like they completely changed the game and nobody liked it. Everyone was complaining about it. And then they had all this money stuff, which they still do, like the 30 times value, like all that. They're just a bunch of crooks. That's what everyone's been saying, at least. And it's like, yeah, I get that. But, you know, it's just kind of, it's crazy how much it's changed, because we went from like level 13 max and only one real like ladder system, and then we had like our little teeny, at least this thing's not Evo, by the way. Oh my gosh, are we dead? I don't know, man, this is stressful. We might lose this game. Oh my gosh, we lost. Wait, it's not over till the fat lady sings and Stitch's mother is not around. Okay, hold on, it's not over yet. We have our Evo Goblin Giant. But yeah, we went from like a level 13 max, well, even a level 9 max before that, and one ladder system, and then we had our challenges every once in a while with our emotes and stuff that we could win from those, to now where it's like completely changed. We have 3 ladder systems, and it's like completely a different video game than it was like 3 years ago, you know. And it's like there's so many new metas and so many new cards have come out since then, and it all just feels like really crazy to think about how far it's come and how much it's changed. But yet, you know, people complain about it a lot, but, you know, at least it's still playable for sure. And like, you know, as players, we've still adapted and we still play and we still like the game. But like, it is crazy different. Like, this whole tab is crazy different, and like now we have 3 ladder systems, and like the 2v2 party mode, all that shit is gone. It's kind of crazy. And like all this new deck stuff and these banners, like, and like everything is just crazy new and different. And we have new cards all the time, and now we have Evos in the game as I look at the shop, and Elite Wild cards, and it's like, what happened? Like, this game changed so much in a short period of time. But it's just, I don't know, it's kind of wild, but not in a bad way. Like, it's kind of just like, at each update comes and everyone freaks out and goes, oh, it's terrible, I hate it, they need to change it now, like, they just ruined the game. But yet we still come back, we still play. And like, I'm not saying I'm not the same way. Like, when this Goblin Queen update came out, I was like, ew, this is gross, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable, it's weird, it's different, I don't like it at all. But here I am filming a video on it and having some fun with it. So I don't know, it's a constantly changing game, and that's what you got to kind of do to stay fresh, stay new. But I don't know, it's interesting to think about how much it's changed, but it's not, like I said, not a bad thing. Clash Royale is going to stay good for forever. Also, that last game was bonkers. We found another level 14 kid, and he was actually like fully maxed. My cards aren't all fully maxed because I don't use any of these cards other than like Goblin Giant in my war deck. So kind of got destroyed. But in this mode, it's really nice because you don't lose trophies. You actually gain trophies even if you lose, which seems kind of weird. I actually didn't know that until just now. But yeah, I was also yapping the whole time. If I locked in, I probably could have beaten that kid. But I think I'd prefer to just play my level 9 guys like Chase here and kind of just make them real sad rather than making myself sad. But if you go up against another level 14, I'm not losing again. I promise. I won't fail again. 30 brownie points if you get that one. Anyhoozle. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever gonna like push all the way up. I haven't pushed regular ladder in a while. I might have to do this video too. Ooh, there's a... Ooh. Wait, what? Why is it like 2 completely different things? This isn't even an arena up here. It's just like a temple that you get to. Also, these arenas look sick. I haven't really looked too far into this. There's a ton of limited emotes, by the way. Like that one. And then there's one. I think there's like one per arena, almost. Yeah. That's pretty sick, because there's one down here, too. And there's one in this first one. I love you. If you know me, you know I love a good limited emote, or any emote for that case. Look at this. 996 out of 271 emotes found. I need to get some more. I have 875 gems. If I get a crispy one in the shop, I'm gonna have to cop. And I'm about to drop Tobias. Tobias, what an interesting name. Somebody named Tobias in the Amazing World of Gumball. Anybody remember that show? Or am I just old? Dude, it's crazy because I see videos online where it's like, if you answer all these right, you've reached Unk status. And it's like, I'm getting 6 out of 6 right. And it's like, damn. Makes me feel old, dude. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if that's relatable or not, but it's just like, damn, yesterday I was a little baby, and here I am. Just had my 16th birthday, actually, the other day. So that's cool. That's great. I'm loving it. I feel older. My driver's test is scheduled soon, which is a whole fiasco right now because CBS did a story on it, but basically there's not as many instructors as there is, like, kids, obviously. But so, like, everyone is super booked out, and the way it works is you can only book out. That's crazy, by the way. Did you see that DPS? That was actually disgusting. But, like, you can only book out like 30 days in advance. So I went on June 26th because my birthday is July 26th, and I checked like immediately that night at 12, and they were all booked within like 150-mile radius of me. They were all booked out, which is like, that's insane. So then me and my mom would go on every single night at like 12, obviously, when they would refresh to see if anybody like canceled, because that's when they refresh their pages. And every night, nothing, until eventually I found one near me. So that's awesome. But now there's a ton of pressure because, like, if I fail, I gotta wait another like 6 months to get one scheduled. So yeah, it's a mess. They need to get their shiz figured out. I wonder how much damage this level 14 log is going to do with this prince. Oh my gosh, that's nasty. Oh, wait. No. Okay, well, it's only level 9 on a level 11 tower. And we're going to win this game anyway, because Paco is not going to stand a chance here against my level 14 Evo, which I have next cycle. Next card, I guess, whatever you want to say. He looks cool, by the way. Look at his goatee. I wish I could grow a goatee like that. An RDJ type stuff. Can we just talk for a second about the Goblin Queen? Look at her. Holy crap. Look at those jugs. Alright, I'm sorry. Someone had to say it, though. Like, it's wild. Look at them. Especially when she's shooting her thing. Like, they're gonna fall out. Like, they're just ridiculous. Makes me kind of uncomfortable. At least the king is, like, concealed. She's just showing it all, and she really shouldn't be, because it's not very pleasing to look at. Anyway, emote. Can you animate for us? Oh, it's kind of sick, actually. That's cool. I'm not going to use it too much, but it's in there. Look how many limiteds I have. Am I not just the coolest? I mean, come on. Tell me this doesn't get all the ladies. You're wrong. Oh, you're old, man? No, I've got more limited emotes on Clash Royale than him. Oh. I mean, that's just, it's going to work every time. It has to. Like, there's nothing more attractive than having limited emotes on Clash Royale. But any hoozle. Okay, we pushed up pretty far because at the start of the day, I'm pretty sure I was at like 65. Like these poor souls. At 3. But now we're at 427. One of my friends is actually pretty high up. Yeah, a couple of them. These people need to get lives. Kidding. Why do they have this all the way up here? Everybody in the game, if you logged on the day after that this got released, you got this card for free. Why are they putting it up 3,000 trophies on this ladder system when you get it for free? That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Anyway, speaking of that card, let's show that card off a little, shall we? So we're gonna throw it in here. It's a little underleveled, but we're gonna throw it in here for goblins. Can we upgrade you? We could. Yeah, might as well. It's the Suspicious Bush. And I'm not going to even show you the little clip of it. I'm just going to show you in real time what it does. It's kind of crazy. Probably one of the more broken 2 elixir cards in the entire game, for now, until they ultimately change it, because every card's busted when it gets released. And that's just the way it is. Until it gets a balance change, or a patch. I'm going to put it in this right lane. You'll see what it's all about. So we're sneaking along. It's just a bush, so obviously you're not going to shoot it, right? And then all of a sudden, kablow. You get to the tower. 2 new goblin troops, by the way. They're different goblin troops. They're not just like regular goblins or spear goblins or anything of that sort. They're actually, I can't remember what they're called, but they have little hammers. I'm going to have to check what they're called after this now because it's going to bother me. But yeah, they pop out with their little hammers and they get damage on the tower. And you're probably thinking, oh, that's cool, but can't you just like log it or, you know, place a troop on it? But I'm going to play it again, see if he responds to it. And you'll see what goes down with this thing. It's kind of nuts. Or if he just ignores it, that works too. No, he just lets it go again. And it does, as you can see, it does really good damage, actually. They get like 200 damage per. And that's at level 11 challenge level. So that's really good. Oh, we're both ready to charge up our goblins. This is going to be epic. We're going to send our goblins into battle. Whoa! Oh, that was cool. They all float at the same time. That was cool. Yeah, this doesn't really feel fair. I mean, at a certain point, it's just like, gotta have some sort of sympathy. Sympathy? I don't know what word I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'll show you the showcase since that kid just completely ignored it. But yeah, so you put it down, and Knight ignores it because it's a bush. Why would you attack it, right? Like, it's just a moving bush, and it literally just goes past everything. Like, that is crazy to me. And then they pop out, and what are they called? The Bush Goblin. That was really a lot easier than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be some, like, crazy name, like the Hammer Goblin. I don't know. Just a Bush Goblin. But no, they're pretty sick. It's a pretty good card, especially for 2 elixir. Like, that's crazy. What other 2 elixir card is going to do 400 damage per hit when you have both of them alive? Like, that's unheard of. So if you do trap it, then they do pop out. But if you do trap it, did I say trap it? If you use a spell on it, what am I saying? If you use a spell on it, then they do pop out. But like, think of that value. Regardless of what you do, it's gonna get like really good value. This might actually be staying in my deck. No, I'll throw goblins back in there. But anyways, like, okay, like think about spells. You use a log on it, then it's an even trade because it's 2 for 2. But like, most people are gonna have to use like an arrow, or let's say you have an arrows. What if you only have like a fireball as your spell? Then you have to use 4 elixir for a 2 elixir, and it doesn't even like take it out fully. Then you just have to deal with those little bush goblin. Like, it's a very valuable, very good card. And like, if you don't use a spell on it, then it's just ultimately gonna do a ton of damage. Like, it's gonna get on your tower. It's gonna get hits. Like, it's kind of nuts. But anyways, I think that's about it. I pushed up, destroyed some kids. Hopefully it was satisfying. Pause on the destroying kids. So hopefully it was satisfying and enjoyable to watch. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the yap session. And I will catch y'all in the next video, whatever that may be. Clash Royale, maybe some NBA Infinite, maybe some, who knows. Stay tuned, drop a like, and hit that sub button, and I will see y'all later. Peace.